Just taking a little bit of time out at the end of a really productive week, sat on a beach in beautiful West Cornwall, and I started reflecting. So this week I wrote a sentence that I haven't really been able to stop thinking about. I actually wrote it in front of one of my books, one that I can't sell now. And it is this: perhaps institutions don't optimise for improving judgment, perhaps they optimise for looking like they're improving judgment. The more I look at organisations, the more I see something strange. So we invest huge amounts of time and money and energy into things that are supposed to improve decision making. We have a lot more strategy, we instill a lot more governance, we have a lot of reporting, and we implement models and frameworks and systems. Yet somehow we often become slower, less curious, and less connected to reality. What's interesting here is I don't think that organisations usually have an intelligence problem. I think they're full of brilliant people, but somehow between this individual intelligence and collective action, judgment can degrade. And it's really started to change the way that I think about leadership. So I used to think that a leader's role was to make better decisions, and I'm increasingly convinced that that's only a very small part of it. The real responsibility, in my view, for leaders is to create the conditions where good judgment naturally emerges across the entire organisation. So I've been asking myself this morning a very different question. If organisations become exactly what they optimise for, what are we actually rewarding? Are we rewarding better judgment, or are we simply rewarding the appearance of certainty? Now, I'm still wrestling with this. In fact, it's becoming one of the central questions behind everything I'm researching, doing, and writing about at the moment, because I think the organisations that will thrive over the next decade or so won't simply be the fastest or the smartest or the biggest. They'll be the ones that become better at discovering what is true.